good evening, my brothers and sisters. My name is Prince Ewemade Konkon, your regular host on Face to Face program. Today, we have a very special topic that has to do with the Benin Kingdom, which I'm going to be bringing the very person behind the United Kingdom of the Great Benin Empire. Is going to be joining us here in the studio today. But however, we are going to be using pidgin English, so that those of our brothers and sisters who are on the street, who perhaps do not understand the proper English, they'll be able to understand what my brother is going to be telling us today. Our topic is, what is the backstory behind the United Kingdom of Great Benin Empire? Our brother is going to tell us the story behind it, the reason he formed this organization, and what they tend to achieve with this organization for the betterment of every Edo citizen and those who happen to fall under the Great Benin Empire prior to the amalgamation of Nigeria in 1914. The very person who is behind this whole program is no other person than Prince Evangelist Jesse Osewigi Isibo, Coordinator General, United Kingdom of the Great Benin Empire. And they have the logo of this great, wonderful organization is Ada and Ebe, connected by blood with Ada and Ebe and the royal emblem of the Great Benin Empire. Without wasting too much of your time today, let me bring my brother, my friend, the Coordinator General of this wonderful organization, and he will be able to tell us a lot of things that people need to hear about this great organization. Evangelist, my wonderful brother, you are welcome to the studio. How are you today? How are you today? Now, Pidgin will go take rock this matter. That will take rock this matter today, so that our brothers and our sisters for street, they will understand our English, the Pidgin English we want to speak. So, how are you today, my brother?
Yes, we thank God Almighty and our ancestor for giving us this privilege to be here. So, thank you very much, my friend.
Thank you so much. Before we begin going to the question and answer session, we will ask you, might just play some of the wonderful things that you have been doing, the organization and your members have been doing across our great country, Nigeria. Let me just quickly play that so that we can see, some people can see some of the work before we begin talking about it.
Ọba ẹwà èdòkè nígbò. Òbí kẹ̀nẹ̀kẹ̀nẹ̀ máa dẹ̀yọ̀. Ọ̀rọ̀ Adébúmọ̀dé ànáwọ̀ ẹ̀. Túra tọ́ gbèjé. Ọba àtọ́pẹ́ iṣẹ́. Èmi kan yàgbé ọba wa. Túra tọ́ gbèjé. Ọba àtọ́pẹ́ iṣẹ́.
I love Monday.com.
Yes, so we just saw some of the great work that the organization has been doing First of all, my brother, I really want to commend your efforts for what you have been doing on behalf of every uh, indigenous, I will not say Benin or Edo, indigenous of the great Benin Empire. Because history teaches us that Benin Empire was all the way down to the present day upper Cote d'Ivoire, which is upper Volta, all the way down to Naome, Cotonou. All those areas used to be under Benin Empire until the amalgamation of 1914 by the by Lodugard and other people that amalgamated Nigeria into one entity. First of all, my brother, what does the United Kingdom of Great Benin Empire stand for?
Yes, West Terminal. I use this opportunity to thank all our people who join us now to hear our voice. United Kingdom of Great Benin Empire, as Nasian, as the name be, na so the thing be. The Kingdom of Great Benin, before the coming of the European, we were a family connected together through Ada and Ebe. That is why when you see the territory of Great Benin, from west to south to the east of what we know today as Nigeria, even to some part of Middle Belt, the Ada and Ebe covers all these territories as a family, as a people that have lived in this region together. So there were peace and there were love among us as a people. So we intend, as you have said, through the name, United Kingdom of Great Benin Empire, we find this fit as a people that it is our responsibility and duty, to come together as a people, not just for the betterment of Benin Kingdom, but for the betterment of Africa, then Black race and humanity at large. So this is why we are gathering the remnant together so that we can be able, to bring the glory of Africa, back to her former self before Africa was unjustly invaded. So, as the name goes, United Kingdom of Great Benin Empire, because we have different kingdoms as a people connected together, so we are reconnecting ourselves again, for the betterment of ourselves, of Africa, of Black race, and of the world at large. So this is it, my great one. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you for that wonderful illustration on the origin of the United Kingdom of the Great Benin Empire. But before we go further, let me just quickly play. I saw a banner.
Oh, yeah, we say one. People. If I go this way. That was fun. But the government thing, the government just said that we are going to restore our kingdom, not by force, but by right. British Africa. We are not in Nigeria, we are Benin Kingdom. We are putting this one for the children yet on board to know what we are doing, and we are coming up. Our Benin Kingdom must be restored to the Benin Kingdom. So don't be the our ancestors are coming. Please. Oh, yeah.
Thank you. My brother, some person will say that the formation of United Kingdom of the Great Benin Empire, or some person will compare it to the agitation of the Biafra, the agitation of Oduduwa, the Middle Belt, and what have you. In your own opinion, do you agree to that notion that people have
No,
out
no.
there that the United Nation, the United Kingdom of Great Benin Empire is just a form of agitation to separate from Nigeria?
Thank you very much, my great one. This is a total different things at all. You cannot compare United Kingdom of Great Benin Empire with any of these people you have mentioned. The reason is that the people of Benin, we have been here as the people. We have been here as a country. We have our own government, and we still have it. We are still here, and we will continue to be here. So it has nothing to do with Nigeria. When we talk of Benin, Nigeria, we are all, victim of Nigeria. We became the merge after, robbing Africa. When they don't rob Africa, finish. Do what they want to, merge everybody together. So in short, we work with the government of the day. We work with the monarchs. We work with the individuals, corporate organization, international organization. So we are totally different. So you are blessed, my friends.
Thank you so much, my brother, for that wonderful response. Could you tell our audience what made you to form this organization? What was going through your mind when you decide to come up with, or to go back to history to rebut the what we all know as the Great Benin Kingdom, then to now come up with the United Kingdom of the Great Benin Empire?
Yes, thank you. A lot have happened. So this year make it 128 years where Oibo Conte interrupt us as the people. So a lot have happened. So we are coming back with the word united, kingdoms of the Great Benin Empire, so that all the branches will know that, including corporate organization, individual governments of the day, and all our royal fathers will know that this, according to the word united, it has to do with about unity, because as a people, we have suffered enough. Africa have suffered enough. Benin happened to be the roots of Africa. Egypt did not survive it, And so, but we thank God and our ancestors who kept Benin. So it's all about unification, and it is the responsibility of ourselves as a people, individually, collectively, we all join hands together to make sure that the unity of the Great Benin stands, not just for the betterment of Benin, of Africa. There are a lot of Africans in diasporas are looking for their roots. So, and many look at the map today, they did not see a place where they were taken from. It looked like something that existed, but it's not existing. So we have to prove before the whole world that we are still here. You understand? So it is our responsibility to do it. Not just we, all human beings who love truth and who love what is right, to join this mission of restoring Benin and restoring Africa and restoring the black race. So among the things that was going on through my mind when this whole thing came up is when you look at what we are still passing through in Africa, you will understand that Africa has been programmed the way it is now, that what they gave to us as as a government or as a system happen to be what has been designed by those who sat down in Berlin Conference in the year 1844 to 1845 to share Africa among themselves. So we are also encouraging all Africans, encouraging even the world at large, that no matter how the things will don't happen, may we not forget our roots, and through our roots we will regenerate again. Not just for the betterment of ourselves alone, but of humanity. Because uh, in this United Kingdom of Great Benin Empire, which belong to all of us, we strongly believe in God Almighty, and we strongly believe in our ancestors. So God Almighty has programmed it that it is time, for Africa to be known again. And for that to happen, then you have to narrow down, to the kingdom of Benin. So to rebrand it and use it again to light up the glory of Africa and of Black race.
Thank you,
Thank
my
you, my
brother. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Honestly, I'm really proud of you, my very own brother, and I've seen quite a lot of activities that you and the organization have been doing for several years now. And I also see beadboards across some of the states in Nigeria. I saw a beadboard the other day being put up in Lagos, in this Art of Lagos. Also in Port Harcourt, I also saw a billboard being put up there by the United Kingdom of Great Britain Empire. That tells us that the whole of entire of South region was at the time under the Benin Kingdom. So it would be fair to say that if any man were to lay claim on the entire South, that would be done in an error, because you cannot claim what you don't own. Because if you look at the geopolitical location of Edo today, we are right there in the middle of Nigeria. The heartbeat, that's why the state is called the heartbeat of Nigeria. And the fact is, the whole of that region, all the way to Calabar, because our Oba Voramin, who happens to be, I think, 128 years since he was illegally adopted and extradited away from the Benin Kingdom, was extradited to Calabar. The whole of those areas all fall under the Benin Kingdom. So, and for anyone to come and lay claim and try to include Edo in any separation or creation of any other country, it will be void and null and void, because it is illegal. You cannot claim what you don't own. So my question to you is, can you just tell the audience, for those who are not privileged to these particular issues, what area falls under the Benin Kingdom, and how far have your organization been able to educate the indigenous of those regions to let them know that you all belong to the Benin Kingdom, not what you were told by your parents or by your forefathers, or what you learned in school? Can you just talk around this area so our audience can have that first-hand information from you? Because for you to come up with this organization, you must have done a thorough research. You have all the the both are not together when it comes to the issue of the United Kingdom of Great Benin Empire. You have the floor, my brother.
Thank you, my brother. As we know, Benin Empire stretched all the way to Angola, Togo, Ghana, then Nigeria, even up to Cameroon, Equatorial Guinea, all these were known as the people of Benin and the Great Benin Empire. But currently now, which the Kingdom of Benin now fully fall into the area of Nigeria, what we know today as Nigeria. In Nigeria, we have about 14 states in Nigeria that is connected by blood and also by the royal emblem of the Great Benin Empire, or the Great Benin Nation, or the Great Benin country, which has to do with the Ada and the Ebe. So some of these states is Edo State, Lagos, Ogun State, Ekiti State, Delta State, Rivers, Bayelsa, Anambra, Imo, Enugu, Benue, and Kogi. So these are few that I can make sure that what we know today in Nigeria, that one way or the other, through blood and the other and Ebe, which is still very visible in this territory today, that these are family. So this area that I mentioned now, apart from saying it verbally, we have a record of map dating back to 15th century, that shows that these people were known as Benin, and this territory is known as Benin. So we have an evidence, which is the Bight of Benin, that proves that this territory, this water area, and including the airspace, all belongs to the people of Great Benin. So all these things are evidence that is available before the court of law. And that is why anybody cannot lay claim of this territory except those that have the evidence before before the court of law. So that is where we stand in the area of people coming out to claim regions, or claiming people, or claiming whatever they are claiming. So we understood that yes, there is a difference between a tribe and a group of people and a government. Benin is a government, is a country, and is a people. So this is why Benin was among the first to acknowledge Brazil as a sovereign nation. So when Brazil was seeking for the independence of Brazil, and the great Oba had it because of the love that we have for our people also who are there, because we didn't have even an embassy in Portugal at that time. So we, as a country, we find it fit to acknowledge Brazil, even when other Europeans were not ready. We stood and we acknowledged Brazil. Why? Because we are a country. That is why we have the government symbol, which is the Ada and Ebe. You understand? So people must understand this. So because we have a government at that time, and we have the people, which is the Benin people. So everybody that was in this territory, we are known as Benin. So we are still Benin. So inside this Benin, I will use Britain, for example. So Britain, we have Scotland, we have Wales, we have Northern Ireland, we have England. But the king of England is the king of Britain, but they are all together. So the country of Benin have all these branches, the kingdoms connected together. So as people of Great Benin, we are lovely people, and we stand for the betterment of Africa. It was due to this we were unjustly invaded in the year 1897. Even before then, the Kingdom of Benin, they have started attacking us from very far, all the way from the area of what is now known as Equatorial Guinea. That is the area they started pushing the people of Benin and taking over, the territory. So, and that area we are now know as mafia area. They took it and they begin to push and push and push and push and push. Then the area of Eko side, when the British passed the other side, they attack Eko, which is, how powerful even Eko is as today in Nigeria. So as powerful as that place, the way it is when Benin found it, is still the same today. They took Eko and spent almost 30 years in our territory before they invaded Benin City. So.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my brother. I also see that there's been a lot of activities going on, including sport, and just a way to promote the United Kingdom of the Great Benin Empire, Great Benin Empire. I saw there was also a match that was played.
It's because there is an organization for the indigenous people of the United Kingdom of Great Benin Empire, UKGB. Before I talk about the UKGB and what we stand for, I have with me some members and executive of UKGB. UKGB is an organization that is advocating for the industrialization and unification of Benin Kingdom, as well as we protect and preserve our cultural heritage. Here to my right is Prince Solomon. He's the Secretary General of UKGB.
Yes, my dear wonderful Prince Jesse Osenige. Beside what I just shown to the audience now, which is a football tournament that was about to kick off, which other avenue or which other platform do you promote this wonderful organization in order for those who are not aware of what's going on, or those who want to be part and parcel of this wonderful organization? Which other platform do you use in promoting it?
Yes, we are on Facebook. We are also on. We have our website, so we are on ground also. Everyone is welcome. What I mean by everyone, I mean all the tribes connected to the Kingdom of Great Benin. So we are all invited. It is a brand new day, and those also that we are not connected before the invasion of Benin, but through the connectivity of Nigeria, we now became a people. So we are all welcome. So what we stand for is total unification. A unification that will bring light to Africa again. So this is why everyone is welcome. So also we have a link where anybody who is interested to be part of it, all the descendants of the Great Benin Empire, the indigenous people of the land, their tribe is listed out there. So you go there and you register. So and other activities that we do when you become when you have registered will also be passed, to you. It is a family-based program, So we are all one body. We are all humans. We are using this opportunity not just because we are Benin. We are using it because it is the right tools to use legally to restore sanity and replant the fruit of the root of Africa again. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much. If you are just joining us on this program, we are here on the studio with our own dear brother, Prince Evangelist Jesse Jackson, the Coordinator General of the United Kingdom of the Great Benin Empire. My brother, the organization, do you have the royal blessing? Do you have the blessing of the Omonobana do Uku Akpolopolo, the Eware Nogidigan II?
Our Oba blesses all citizens or indigenous of this great nation. His blessings is upon us night and day. So to further let you know that his blessings is with us night and day. This is the royal emblem, as you can see. It was given to UKGB about 2 years ago at Holy Arusa in the presence of our Father. So we thank God and our ancestors that God once again, has remembered Africans through the people of Benin, to bring peace again, to us as a people and as a continent. So I hope I'll be able to let you know how far His blessing has rest on us.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. I think I have one more question for you before I'll give you time to. I have one more question. I want you to. I know you've made mention of how the platform where people can how people can be. I want you to explain to the audience now a step-by-step process for them to become a registered member of this organization, and those that also qualifies, whether by landmark, whether by birth, tribe, those that also qualifies to be part and parcel of United Kingdom of Great Benin Empire. Just give us a step-by-step process for them to join the organization. For example, there is a website for them to register to become a member. Then whatever they need to do. I know you just touch a little bit, but I want to give you the time now to explain step-by-step process to become a full member of the organization.
Thank you very much. You will help also to help us paste the link in your comment section. So that is a membership list. So when you click on it, you click on descendant. We have about 55 people that are connected to Benin that are there. The Edo, the Isha, the Robo, Soko, Queres, Igbo, all the people of Benin. We are all listed here. So you just click on the one you are, then you go submit it. So the moment you submit it, it will reflect in our system that somebody have registered. Then a department will be created for you, meaning your space, will be created for you. So everything we are doing, you will be saying. So that is it, my.
Thank you so much, my wonderful brother. I'm going to paste the link. I'm just trying to forward it now, so I'll be able to paste the link so people can see the link and be able to join, subscribe, and register to become a full member of the wonderful organization. There's one second. If you are just joining us on this program, we are here discussing about the United Kingdom of the Great Benin Empire, the reason behind it, and the motive. The founder is live here on the studio addressing you directly. So you are hearing from the horse's mouth directly, not from my mouth, from the horse's mouth, the man who had a vision for the creation of the United Kingdom for the Great Benin Empire. And you are hearing from him directly. So my last question to you before your closing remark is, do you think the United Kingdom of Great Benin Empire will ever part away from Nigeria, in your own opinion? You think that's a possibility now, tomorrow, in the future?
There is nothing that is not possible. As we are talking now, in Rome or in Italy, we have Rome. Rome is on its own in Italy. Then Monaco is on its own in France. So apart from all this, the people of Benin, we are people who understood that what befall Africa wasn't just a native. So it has happened. Now it is our responsibility, to begin to merge things again. This is why I said earlier that on this journey, we work with the government of the day. We work with the monarch. We work with corporate bodies, individuals, So why do we do all these things? Because the kingdom of Great Benin has been living or has been existing, is still existing as we are talking, and it will continue to exist. So there are things that we have access to, even when the British we have already, put their foot on ground. So, and there are still things that we were doing before the British came. So all these things, we are going to be doing it as a people. So as we are inside Nigeria, there is nothing stopping us from being ourselves as a Benin people. There is nothing stopping us of working with Nigeria. And there is nothing stopping Nigeria working with the people of Great Benin. But we must let the kingdom of Great Benin and the people of Great Benin be by the respect, that befits the people of Great Benin. Like, for example, now, when the British came, they created a tribe from the territory of what we know today, Nigeria, and caused some part northern region, and caused some part eastern region, and caused some part western region, and put a tribe, you know. So, but in the kingdom of Great Benin, which we were all Benin before we were invaded, people that were majority, because for you to be, an empire, you many. So these the same people now they divide them into other regions just to silence them so that they will not be, wake up again. So, but because of God have plan, as I said, for Africa, so all these things that we are doing is to let the whole world know that Benin is still very much alive, because as a people we are ready to work with the system of ground that will give us that right that we have from the very beginning as a people, so who have their own structure. So this is why we are different from the rest.
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much. If you are just joining us on this program, we're just having a discussion around the United Kingdom of the Great Benin Empire, the formation, the reason behind the formation, and how to become a member. For those of you who are not familiar with or who are not familiar with this organization, it's an organization that has to do with people of those entire area that was known as the Great Benin Empire prior to the 1914 amalgamation of Nigeria, prior to the invasion of the British Empire, when they forcefully invaded Nigeria, invaded Benin Empire, cast away with our anti-fat and all that. So this is what we are here discussing today. So my brother, I want to give you 3 minutes for your closing statement, your closing remark. Sorry. So tell us everything that you want our audience to know about this organization. You have 2-3 minutes to do that before we round up the end of today's segment.
Thank you very much. Well, everybody, I thank all the people of Great Benin who stood and still identify themselves as Benin. Benin is bigger than what we can just imagine. It's our identity, it's our life. We are Benin. And Benin is not just narrowed down to only the Edo people alone. So it's bigger than that. So that is why you had me when I mentioned Angola. The commissioner of Angola to Nigeria, when he came to the palace of Oba Benin to pay homage, he made sure it clearly that the people of Great Benin were the first people that were in Angola before the Portuguese took it and, just as I said earlier, how they begin to push us from different angles. So the Portuguese took it. He said it was Oba Esige that was first that came there and built that society, that he is a descendant. I'm talking of a representative from Angola, commissioner. So I encourage all our people, our neighbors, Africans, to know that it is our responsibility and duties, to guide the heritage of Great Benin, to protect it, Because as Africans, that is the only thing we have that we can still see with our eyes. That you don't need to dig the ground to see it. We have more than 10,000 of our artwork all over the world. Unlike Egypt today, I keep measuring it because Egypt is the pride of Africa. The people who build those strength, those pride, up to today, they are dispersed and there is nowhere to. Another group of people is not are not the one living there, you know. So, but we thank God and our ancestors that we, the Benin, we are still here, and we can still see the government of Benin that was there right from the very beginning. You know, we can still see the structure. So this is why we all must respect it. We must work very hard night and day to make sure that you know, all these things are properly again put in use for the betterment of ourselves and Africa and Black race. So this is my uh, few words that I will say to everyone that is listening to my voice, especially our neighbors in what we know today as Nigeria. You know, so the people of Benin are great people. We are people who love those who are residing in our territory. Uh, we will continue, you know, to do what we know how to do best. According to history, we are a people who believe in together. That is why we were able to create what we created. So we urge all our neighbors to support us and join us, and for the betterment of for all of us, so that all of us will get this glory. You know, as Africans, we all rejoice. Thank you very much, my brother.
Yeah, thank you so much, my dear, wonderful Prince Evangelist Jesse Osemigi, the founder and coordinator general, the United Kingdom of Great Benin Empire. Uwesi Kakabo Otemenoga, Waya Wesi. I do want to use this opportunity to thank everyone for being part of this program. For those of you that have not been able to join us on this program tonight, I advise that you watch this video from the end, from the beginning to the end, and share with your friends and family, especially those who are part and parcel of the Great Benin Empire. I also want to use this opportunity to encourage everyone to join this organization so that together we can celebrate the legacy of the Great Benin Empire and we can inspire future generations of the Benin and continue with our culture. Obaga Tokbe is my brother Oweseo Abadeba
Yes.
Wekakabo.
Before we round up, please let me quickly put in this. On Monday
That's fine.
17th, we are commemorating this great event. Let me call it great event. 1897, when the British invaded us. The war actually started from on the 9th till on the 22nd. They were still bombing without stopping. So this 17th, which is on Monday, we will be coming out, meeting ourselves at Ring Road, Benin Museum, the one at Ring Road, roundabout. So inside we all be meeting. So I urge all Benin who are residing in this city, you know, or even wherever you are, if you can fly and join us, you are welcome. So we will be having a walk to Great Asoro, General Asoro status, which is at Ring Road there. And also we will be reading a note concerning Aso and how he fought to protect you and I. So we'll also have Boikini and other heroes that their status is on ring there. We will also be using this opportunity to tell the whole world, you know, Nigerians and Africans and all the whole world, that the injustice that was done to the people of Benin is something that we should all look into. It is our responsibility. We should not throw a deaf ear to it. We will provoke, unnecessarily provoke, when James Philip was told not to enter Benin. As a country, we have rights to do so. But because of the agenda of 1844-45, the plan to take over Africa is already there. They know that when they provoke us, we will definitely defend ourselves. They did, and we defended, and they recruited themselves again. 1,200 soldiers, Navy, were led all the way from Liverpool, here in England, straight to Benin, you know, with their worship and everything. So we must not close our eyes like we don't know what is happening. You know, we should not deaden our conscience against all these things that happen to us as people. You know, so I urge everybody to join us on that day, and also to continue to support what we are doing.
Well, so it's well said, my brother. Thank you all. I'm signing out. See you next week.